No. My name is Ruby Brown. I have been watching the documentary of Compton and what has been going on in Compton. Well, I'm out of the generation of the people that were born in the 40s. I was born in 1946 in Compton, raised in Compton. And I remember when you could walk down the streets of Compton, going to church with my parents. Compton was not like it is now. I remember that I was 18 years old when the 1965 Watts riot came about. I remember the history of my grandmother telling me in 1943 when she came here from Texas that black people weren't allowed to cross Main Street. Tell the truth about Compton. The 1965 riots, then we move into the 80s when the government brought crack cocaine into South Central Los Angeles to destroy black families economically. Then in 1992, the Rodney King beating that caused the 92 uprising. People ought to tell the truth about Compton. My generation knows, and my generation is silent. And the younger generation, children that were born in the 60s and the 70s is talking. But I'm going to talk now, because I know the real history of what went on in Compton. I raised my children in Compton. I was raised in Compton. Most blacks that came here from the South during the migration from the South came to South Central Los Angeles. And they put rifles out on the street, broke into the armories and put rifles out on the street where the young people could get them. The government put the crack cocaine in South Central Los Angeles. Why? To destroy us economically. They have always wanted to keep Afro-Americans on the bottom. When Johnson signed the 1965 Civil Rights Bill, he made the statement, "We'll get it back." And that's how they perpetrated to get it back. Put crack cocaine in South Central. 1992 beating of Rodney King moved the trial. The policemen that beat Rodney King moved the trial to Simi Valley, where they know they would get off. And then the 92 uprising came about because they had a plan. They wanted to move us demographically. That's why blacks don't have communities like they used to.